With the Volks Graphics Rogue here, we are back with some more Hearts of Iron, glorious Japan edition. So I've skipped ahead a little bit because I wanted to set up all the forces. I want to set up the hierarchies and all that. And I've got most of the forces I have in position. Now I've read up some more about this. I've been reading up on ways with Japan for a while, but not a whole lot of stuff ever really helped me all that much. I read that you can conquer them by like late 37 or like 38, and geez, I don't think I've ever done that before. That early with so few units. I know Japan's supposed to have really good quality units, but they just have so much. I don't know how that's fucking even possible, defeating the Chinese so incredibly early with so few army units I have. Let's see, I have one army, I have 2 corps. I usually have like maybe like 1 full army. I think that's like 4 or 5 corps over here. I have like 2 or 3 full armies over here, or maybe 2 full armies. I usually have, and I just don't have enough right now to do what I usually do. Maybe I'll try doing it, try going for it just to see how it goes, and then if it doesn't work out we can go back to another save and just wait a little longer. Trying to get my tech a little bit faster here, where we're still going for that tasty IC stuff, still going for that tasty leadership. More leadership the better. Is there any office? Do we need 5 officers? How much do we really need? Oh, I'd like to take you down a little bit. I really would like pop up another research. I just read that. I just don't know how it's possible. I've played this as Japan so many times and it's so hard. There are just so many of them. The way I play it is I move my army deliberately and slowly down the rabbit hole over here. We usually win this part pretty easily, but by the time we get to this river, we stall. And sometimes they even start pushing us back because our organization and our supplies are so bad. And I figured out like I need to constantly build more convoys, because subs from allies and other nations or whatever just keep wrecking all my convoys, and supplies are hard to get, I guess, especially in other places like that. Man, we've got 1 unit here ready to diggy do. Diggy do dow. We got a Mongol army ready. The Mongol army. Remember, if you want to join the army, let me know. Maybe I can put you in the head of an army or just a regiment. Let's see how it goes. We got a few cavalrymen over in this area. I don't think I want to put any cavalry in Taiwan in the Southern Army attack. This will be Third Army Group. Alright, we got the Central China Invasion Force. This is this area. What do we got over here? The 4th Russian Defense Army Group. Actually, let's name the Army Group. Army Group. There we go. Central China Invasion Army Group. This one will be named the Taiwan army. The 6th Army of Taiwan. And from here we will crush our enemies. If you do want to lead a corps or something, I can maybe rename the corps, the 12th Bugenbagen Corps of Jimmy Get High 365 or whatever your name is. Oh God! Oh no! Jesus! I hear these. I hear, well, you can easily take out the Chinese, and by 38, then by 39 you'll conquer all of Soviet Union. Then just easily go by the British and conquer them, as if it was so easy. I don't know how many times I've played it. I don't know how many times I've played as Japan, but I've never been able to get it that easily, that fast. The only time I've been able to get it, do an invasion of USA, and it failed, was like I had to wait until way late 40s. I think I edited the game to make it go past the end date. Like I was in like 46 or 47 or some shit. I don't know. But when I did that, I like puppeted. I conquered some of these areas and I puppeted some of the other ones, and we slowly went through. It's kind of how I did it with Germany. When I conquered USA as Germany, one time I conquered a bunch of this stuff. I puppeted a bunch of it. I puppeted Mexico, and then we held a line over here at Mexico, and then we just started a huge invasion force into the north over here. I blitzed Canada. I think I puppeted Canada. I don't remember. I conquered them. I puppeted them, but I blitzed them. Canada was out of the war fast, and then we spread deep into this North America. We conquered White House. And it was pretty hard all the way through. We had a lot of forces, but there was a lot of Americans. And, oh, that was a fun one. There was so many Americans. There were just so many. And then we were able to divert them once Mexico got into the war. A lot of them came through over here. Then we just started pushing up there. It was like, oh, but once we got to this area, like once we got past the biggest line of defense, our huge miles and miles of line, it started to get a little bit easier once we started pushing past that into here, and then U.S. fell, and Germany conquered all of U.S. I tried to do something similar by putting a whole bunch of armies in here, but the supplies, I was not able to get any supplies to any of my massive force in America. It was crazy. I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to do anything like that this time, but we'll try. We'll try to go for an American invasion this time, and hopefully we'll have nukes by then. By the time we can deal with America, hopefully we'll have nukes. We got all of our Air Force ready. This is our organized fleet. These are our few transports. Wait, yeah, these are some of my submarines. These are the disorganized fleet. I'm just waiting for more cruisers and destroyers. October 37. I don't think we're going to... Yeah, we can do it right now. I just don't... With this army, we probably could defeat these guys and push into this area, but not much more than that. We need more. This army is full, I think. Wait, this is the second army. This is a corps. Can I join the second army? Oh, that is another corps. Can I join? No, we can only have 5 corps in an army. Alright. Let's put you back on the Mongol force. Mongol army is a Mongol group, though. Wait. No, it's a regular army. People say I could just go in and wipe the floor with the Chinese now, but I just don't believe that. There's so many of them. We're gonna wait until I have another corps to put over here. One more corps at least. So that's what, one full army in one army with like one corps. I'm not sure if that's enough. And plus we only have 2 corps in this army. That's not going to be enough to do any significant damage into this area. We need enough. The way I play it is we need enough to be able to have a nice solid line where the enemy can't get through. I don't know how to do it otherwise, because the enemy just pops right through and messes everything up, and I need to get forces into areas faster. I don't know how to do it properly with lines that have holes in them. I need all the holes to be filled up in every province. I'm sure that's how people do it, though. They probably leave a lot of holes open in their forces. We have some forces over here. 3 cavalry. Let's make another corps over here. And we're gonna send these guys to North China. It'll be the North China Attackaroo Divisionaru. We got our transport. The 1st Kinchin Army, the 1st Emperor's Navy, 1st Kinchin Navy, 1st Transport Navy. Oh my god. Osh my gosh. Here's another Transport Navy. Second, let's name these so I can remember. Second Transport Navy Aru. Nani? Andayo. I've been watching a subbed anime recently. I rarely watch subbed anime. You know it's a good anime if I'm watching it and it's subbed. Because I usually refuse to watch those. Because I can't stand having to read it. But it's the later seasons of Hajime no Ippo. The first season was dubbed. And I loved it so much I had to watch the rest of it. But the second and third seasons are subbed. They're not dubbed, and they probably never will be. Apparently it wasn't very popular, but it's a very, very good show. It's a boxing show. It's about Japanese boxers, and I'm not even really into boxing, but it's a really good show. Well, it's anime, so they take boxing and then they pump it up to 10,000. People are doing super Kamehameha punches in the ring that look like they should shatter somebody's head off, but they're fine. They're just a little bloody. Boxing in anime form, that's, it's got to be entertaining, and it is. But oh boy, I hate having to read shows. But some shows are just so good, you gotta read them. You know what anime, the first subbed anime I watched the first few episodes, it was a long time ago, of Death Note dubbed on TV. I was like, wow, this show is so good, I can't believe how good this is. I went on the internet to see if I can find, because I didn't really know about subbed, dubbed things, or like the show was released earlier in Japan. I thought, because I knew some things were leaked, like CDs and albums, I thought maybe some of the episodes of Death Note were leaked or something, and I found out, oh, they're on the internet, I can't believe it, but they were subbed, they weren't dubbed. It's like, oh, I kind of want to watch, but I really want to watch it, so I watched the rest of Death Note subbed. And I was like, oh, it was so good. The show's so good. It was annoying watching the sub, but I kind of got used to it. And after a while, the dub finally fully released, and it felt weird watching the dub after all that time watching the sub. Because I was so used to the Japanese voices at that point. It's like, oh, this sounds kind of weird. And Grand Fleet, honey. Leadership, organization. So that must be a strategic effect? Grand Fleet. At least 100 ships. Oh, cool. I got it. I got it, baby. Strategic convoy impact, at least 10. Veteran Navy. Yeah, the veteran army's gonna come by relatively quick. Number gauge. Currently, wow, I'm a long way away from having a great army. A battleship. Is any light cruisers about to? Nah. It's a while before any light cruisers are ready. We're light cruising down the highway. Got 4 destroyers. From what I heard, you only really need 1 or 2 capital ships in every navy. I guess we'll go for a battleship and a capital ship. What is he? Alright, 0. How about a Nauru? 8. Indo. Here's the sea wolf. Ow! No, we go Namura K. The Dread Fleet, led by the deadly Namura. Gotta figure out more cool fleet names. Oh no, transports. Oh no. What are we gonna do with all those transports? Alright, so where are we at here? Naval engineering arrow. I think we're going to give it a shot. Whoops, I forgot to do this. Now that army is full. That army is decked out to the nines, baby. That army's decked out to the nines. I don't even know what that means. Oh no, I don't have any mountain forces. And I'm still trying to unlock some marine. Oh yes! Yes. I gotta unlock those marines. We gotta focus on making our infantry so incredibly elite. Yes, mountain warfare equipment. Jungle warfare equipment. We're not going to be messing in the... Well, I guess desert. There is some desert in China. It'll be a while before we head into the Middle East. For Russia, when Germany starts going full out on Russia, hopefully we can... I'm never able to defeat the Chinese first, but I gotta try to defeat the Chinese. No, I think I am sometimes able to defeat the Chinese first before I get dragged into the war with Russia. No, I need to beat them before the war with Russia happens, and then we're going to set our forces. We're just going to swallow all of this. We're going to move our forces to quickly slam into this area. Take all that river. Take all up this river here. Take all of that. That is the main goal. Beyond that, I'm not sure if we're gonna go any further. Well, we probably should if the war is still dragging on with the Russians. The further we go, the more forces we can drag off this way. Although, that'll be some rough terrain. That'll be some rough terrain, and we're gonna lose a lot of men going for it. Usually, Japan, the AI just goes out against China, even now. When so few units. People on the board say I can do it now. I'm just not sure how that's possible. We need all these units. We need a lot of units. especially to break through these kind of situations. Look at all that. Look at all those forces. Let's mobilize. Let's get ready. We're gonna get ready. Even so, we can attack while we build stuff. Because I know I can conquer this with this full army here. I'm pretty sure we can conquer this area at least. We won't be able to go much further. I'm gonna have to continue building forces. Yeah, when you play as the Axis, you can start wars a lot earlier than as the Allies. Can't really start any wars with the Allies. As the Allies. You gotta wait till Germany starts some shit. That's why it was like, dragging on with the US campaign. You just had to wait and wait and wait. Because, oh man, but it gave us a lot of time to prepare. We could wait more now, here. I think we're gonna go for it. And the more fighting we get, the more through the roof our infantry is gonna get, or they're gonna get such great experience. Yeah, we're gonna beast through this whole line very fast. We're gonna get to Dagu very fast, but this will take some work. But we have a decent air fleet, I think. Is this the Tojo? Or am I crazy? Is that another Tojo? Are any of these officers actual real officers? Like, do I know any of them from history? I have no idea. The only Japanese name from World War II I know is Tojo and Hirohito. We don't learn a whole lot about the Japanese side of things on the World War II. We know there were scumbags who did shitty things to China and pretty much everyone else. They were really shitty, and then they just turned around and become really chill after the war. I guess we just killed all those shitty people. We killed all of those shitty people, and the rest of them were just like, oh, we're not like them. But you know, we just don't really. I don't really know a whole lot about their side of it. Do we want to go now? Yeah, we can attack, and we can at least push down this way and hold, and at least try to push and push and push, and we can hold down this river until we've been able to make more forces. Their navy isn't going to be anything to us. We're not going to have any problem with their navy. No problem at all. We're going to conquer all this. We're not going to make Mangu Quo or whatever. I don't know why this thing always tries to make me make Mangu Quo after we conquer the Shanxi. The Shanxi. Shanxi? I'm not sure. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take them and I'm going to use that IC. They're strategic places. From what I've heard, I never really thought about it before, but there are strategic resource areas, like here, aluminum. Very important resource. There's horses. When we get the horses, we get the money. We get the money. We get the women. We get the women. We get the power. I don't think that's the right order, but it's fine. There are only two important stuff over here. Philippines has gold. The gold. Look at all that rubber. We got to get that rubber. Oil. Yeah, that's a big Japan need. That's why Japan attacked America, because they needed oil. They were having oil problems. I'm not sure why that equals out attacking America, but I'm pretty sure that's the bottom line of it, of why they attacked. They needed the oil. Not the gold, but the oil. I think we're about ready. I was wanted to wait until we can build some more these guys, but our IC is like It's not amazing. Prioritize production. And we'll get more IC once we conquer this stuff, so nothing even to worry about. Let's make more horsey boys, because we're gonna need these horsies when we get rebellions, because they're fast and they don't use up any fuel, and they'll be able to get rebels fast and put them down fast. And I think that's parliamentary scandal. Oh my! I think that's gonna be it for this one, and I will see you next time. And next time, the war will begin. For glory, for Haruhi, for Steve Bloom. Wait, that's not right.